Accessible AI, empowering the visually impaired in software engineering. Subscribe to the Accessible AI YouTube channel for more videos like this.
Hi viewers, welcome to Accessible AI, our YouTube channel where we are sharing inspiring stories and talk about technology and inclusion. So in today's episode, we are going to speak to Joham, a talented tech student. She is pursuing a BS Computer Science degree in Madras IIT, one of the India's toppest institutes. I'm so excited to speak to Joham today. From learning programming languages, Python, Java, to working with AI, machine learning, and she's also teaching LaTeX tool, accessible tool for mathematics. Let's start our discussion with Joham today. Okay. Hi Joham, how are you?
Yes, hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay. So this is not going to be a formal interview, it's just a simple informal interview. So you can talk freely, you can settle down freely, okay? So no problem. So can you talk about yourself, your background, who are all there in your family, so your friends, anything?
Okay. So starting about myself, you have already introduced most of me. So I come from Mumbai, okay, and as usual, Mumbai's life is very busy, people are very much occupied, and my journey or my entrance into the VI community happens when I was quite young, because I am suffering from a genetic disorder in which the eyesight of the person depletes gradually with time. So initially I had complete sight. I used to enjoy science and maths a lot from my childhood, but then slowly and gradually I started to have difficulties in my studies, blurry vision and all sort of things started to come up. And that is when I started to realize that one by one things are actually changing. I have to actually change the way I learn, change the way I explore the world. Otherwise, it's going to be a dead end for me. So with that in mind, and of course, facing a bit of discrimination because I studied from a regular school. So my friends, not most of them, but some of them used to be a bit distant from me in the later half of my school. And that was quite obvious because they did not expect this kind of characteristics coming from a person who is, from a regular school. So that is how it's all started. And I was actually, shunned aside by my own self, not feeling my best, not that confident. But then I diverted all my focus towards my studies. I used to avoid going to school, especially when I came into 9th and 10th grade. I used to prefer learning at home because that is where things were more accessible. My parents were more accepting and they helped me a lot, especially my mother. So we started with, writing large font size notes, and I used to sit the whole night and study those notes. I just had one thing in mind, that I would be changing the thoughts of my classmates, of my teachers, who think that because I'm turning visually impaired, I'm turning partially blind, so I won't be able to do much. So I just wanted that thought to be turned around completely, and that is all what I did. So finally I gave my boards. I got 87% in my class 10th, and
great.
Yeah, so that is how this started. And yes, my parents were very supportive.
Okay, good to hear. It sounds really inspiring, Joham. So you faced a lot of challenges. I can realize that. I can understand what the challenges would be. A normal sighted friend being with a visually impaired. I can understand that. So, and you came out of all this and you successfully got seat in IIT. How it has happened?
Okay, so the barriers don't stop there. Even after scoring this percentage, all my relatives were like, you should not take science at all. It is not made for you because there are experiments and lab assignments. How would you do those? So that's when Saint Xavier stepped into the picture. I learned all the technical skills, like the very basic one which is required, like the screen reader. What is a screen reader? How do you operate your computer with a screen reader? So all those things I learned from Xavier's, and it actually helped me to get a different perspective of things, that yes, even without sight you could do much more. So that was my first inspiration, and from then on there was no stopping me. Relatives did object, but my parents were the one who would listen to me rather than them. So yes, that was a very huge support. So
Yeah,
then yes, I took PCMB. I cleared again with 84%. Then I took a drop year to appear for JEE exam, and I cracked it. So that's how I got admission into IIT Madras. So it's an online degree, but still you have two modes. Either if you pass through JEE, so I took that option. I passed JEE, and so I got admission in there.
great. It's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you learn maths, science, all this? Did you use any specific tool for this? How did you do that?
So yeah, so maths, as I told you, right, initially my vision was a bit better. I could write using dark colored sketch pens. So I remember in my 11th and 12th grade, these were the two tools, plain white sheets, okay, huge sheets, A4 size sheets, and a pack of sketch pens that used to get over every single week, because I used to write really big and use a torchlight sometimes if things got really blurry, even in the daylight. So but my enthusiasm was a lot towards math, so I didn't mind it. I used to enjoy the process, finally getting a correct answer before the rest. So I knew that the only barrier was my sight, and if I stop here, then I won't be able to progress. So that is what actually kept me going.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So, was there any accessible support which is specially made for visually impaired in IIT in your college environment?
I don't know about the offline campus, to be honest, but online there has been a lot of barriers, there has been a lot of miscommunication, because again, awareness is not spread out that much. And secondly is people don't know how, they want to help, but they don't know how to help. So, and for that, I think you literally need a good length of conversation with them, and that does not happen usually, and especially when you are all online, just watching the tutorials and doing the assignments on the portal. That is a bit difficult to communicate. So things are inaccessible, yes, but because of AI tools, I use AI tools a lot for my studies, and things have gone a bit simpler from then on.
Okay. Okay, so when I come across your resume, I also studied that you completed accessibility testing. So what is your recommendation for the developers to make something accessible? What do you think to be accessible that way?
So what I have seen is even right now with the degree which I'm pursuing, in that we have development. So there is no such thing like accessibility taught to the developers, okay? That is the first thing. They don't know about what is a main tag, what is a footer tag. Hardly people know about these things. What they are taught directly is to use the div tag. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm making much sense because it's a bit technical stuff. So like in HTML, what happens is we have to use the main tag, the footer tag, and the header tag to actually help divide the page into sections, right? Landmarks. And that is not taught to the developers usually. So even in my degree, it's not taught to me that you have to actually add a role. So I think maybe you could, add that in the syllabus, teach them a bit more about accessibility and how to make accessible websites.
Okay. Great. So,
Yeah.
and I also love to know about your YouTube channel. And I heard that you're running a YouTube channel. Can you share a bit about that?
So so this YouTube channel I had started like 2 months back only, Sightless Systems. So the main motto was like when I had started my IIT Madras degree, I was actually literally hunting for good accessible programs. Okay, I wanted something which could teach me the basics, and the basic means really the basic, like how to create a file, how to run it on a command line interface, what is a command line interface. I had no idea about it. And before this ChatGPT, there was only one source, which was YouTube videos. So I wanted something to teach me the basic stuff, and that did not happen. It took me like around 5 to 6 months to figure it out all by myself, by reading articles and stuff, and actually doing things by myself. So I thought, why not, give the same thing to the other visually impaired so that they don't face the same adversities like me. And they don't struggle, they don't find that tech is difficult. It's just the starting, the beginning. Someone needs to, hold your hand and take you a step ahead, and then it's easy. Yeah, so that's what I think.
Okay, really great. So, whatever you shared is really inspiring and it is really amazing. So, what you're doing right now is incredible. You're supporting people
So
with your
much.
YouTube channel and you're technically strong. It's all so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and I was so
Thank
inspired
you.
about your stories. So, would you like to share any thoughts to our community or in general?
Just keep breaking barriers. Don't hesitate if you are the first one.
Exactly. What you said is right, and you are the great example for that. So disability is not a barrier when you have the right mindset and support. So you are standing as a
Yes.
good example for that. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
I'm so happy and so excited talking to you. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for interviewing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, viewers. Okay. So viewers, thank you so much. We are going to leave Joham's YouTube channel link in the description. Please don't forget and to watch that video. Thank you, everyone. See you on the next video. Thank you.